Am I the a-hole for not wearing makeup to my best friend's wedding? I, 27 female, was picked to be the maid of honor at my best friend Joe's 28 female's wedding, which happened last week. I was so excited. We've been friends since we were kids and have already agreed to each other's maid of honor way back then, but that didn't make it any less exciting. I helped Joe pick out my dress, my shoes, etc., everything except for my makeup. I don't agree with wearing makeup because I think the beauty industry is misogynistic and because it makes my face break out. I don't shame anyone else, I just don't wear it myself. Joe knows this and told me that it was totally okay to go makeup free, which I was super grateful for. I had thought that because Joe was okay with no makeup, it wouldn't be a big deal. Most of the other bridesmaids, as well as Joe, ended up going with very heavy on the makeup, so I kind of stood out. I'm not self conscious, even though I don't wear it, and the other bridesmaids didn't mind that I wasn't wearing it, so I really didn't mind. The wedding was very beautiful and went perfectly until about halfway through the reception. Joe's groom, Henry, 35 mil, pulled me to the side and told me how inappropriate it was for me to not be wearing makeup. He said that I was upstaging the bride at her wedding and that a woman should be going to a public event without any makeup, anyways. I felt so terrible. I really hadn't intended to take any attention away from Joe. I waited until after the wedding to text Joe and say that I was sorry for not wearing makeup and that I had heard her message loud and clear. She was super confused and said she really hadn't had a problem with it. We talked on the phone and I told her what Henry had said to me. She was furious and said that she hadn't put him up to that and that she had been very clear that she was fine with my choices. She and Henry got into a huge fight and she's been staying at my apartment for the past few days while she tried what to do. Henry and his friends have been texting me nonstop about how I ruined his wedding and his marriage. And even some of my and Joe's friends are saying that I should have just worn the makeup and that a wedding wasn't the right place to make a political statement. Joe is insisting that I wasn't in the wrong at all, and the bridesmaids plus Joe's mom are on my side. Everyone in my life that knows about this has some kind of bias, so I want to know whether I was actually in the wrong. I really hadn't intended to make a political statement or anything at the wedding, and I would have worn the makeup if Joe had asked me to. I feel terrible for hurting Joe's marriage and tainting her memory of her wedding, even if she still doesn't think I did anything wrong.